Hey, heroes. We're back. I need some water. Hey, heroes, what color do you want the background to be?
I dwell amidst the abounding light of heaven. Come forth, thunder of the gods, it ends here. Indignation!
Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Blue? Gotcha. Oh. Man. Hey, Crispy. Hey, Artist. Hey, Carbon. Heroes. Alex. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, man. So before I play the game Heroes gave me, I gotta test some stuff. So that's why I'm just chatting right now. In school at this very moment? That's cringe, dude. Drop out. School's a waste of time. I mean, don't do that. That's bad. Stay in school, kids. Do drugs. Don't do drugs. I always get my advice confused. Sorry. God, no. Boy, you can't do that too. You're not allowed to do that. Stop! No, you're not allowed to do that. I'll ban it. I'll ban that word. I'll blacklist it. You'll never be able to say it again. It'll be funny. Alright, I'll ban that word too, honestly. Don't tell him that I plan on playing Puyo Puyo Tetris. It's on Vita. And there's an English translation for it, so... Knowledge is power. Power corrupts. Be evil. Stay in school. Okay, Heroes, you just made me want to drop out even more. I'm good. I'm good, boy. How are you? I had a very long night last night. I'm existing? Aren't we all? What a shame. I'm just moving some stuff and then I'll switch my screens. Is the volume well? Like, can you guys hear anything? Thanks for the applause. Carbone Limon. I don't think I brought enough food to eat today. Uh-oh. Time to go out and get some more. Hashtag always eat more food. Food is yummy. Yummy yummy in my tummy tummy. Okay, come on. So I gotta organize these files just right so you guys don't see all the illegal stuff. I mean you know what I mean. Not illegal stuff, but you know, yeah. If you know, you know, you know. Porn's not illegal. I mean, well, actually, some porn is illegal, but not the kind I indulge in. Hey everybody. How is everybody doing today? How's everybody's Tuesday going? Is it rev up those tacos? What the flippity dip? You would be the one to say that, Carbon. Jeez. On this kid-friendly channel? What the fuck? It's my first time seeing that. Seeing what? It's Taco List Tuesday for me? Oh, that's a fucking shame. Rest in peace, Poise Tacos. The funny intro? You've never seen that? Bruh. Okay. So last night, as you guys know, I bought a PS Vita and a PS TV. I bought the Vita because I thought that I needed a Vita and a PS TV to be able to stream them, and I was wrong. I didn't need the Vita at all. In fact, the Vita is useless because of the TV, and I paid like $200 for both of them. It's great. So if you guys ever decide you're gonna like do some activities with either or, just get one. There's no point getting both. The only reason I'd get the Vita is if you want to take the games with you, if you want to go play them somewhere else. The PS TV is specifically so I could stream it easily. Which it was not easy. It was still not easy. Even though it's supposed to be easy because HDCP can suck my BC. Or for select touch control games. And cameras. There's ones with cameras. They'll only work with the Vita. But luckily, I'm not going to play any of those games. So I don't care. So, suck my pinky toe. I don't think I can reach it to my mouth. I can maybe like touch my tongue to my big toe, but I don't think I can fit that in my mouth either. Like, I can't. I'm not that flexible. I am an old man. So I got the PS TV, and I had to like... So it has to be hooked up to the internet, and if you don't know anything about older PlayStation stuff, it's that their internet connectivity sucks. The wireless, like you have to almost always plug them in. Like with my PlayStation 3, I had to plug it in. It would not read the Wi-Fi signal unless it was right next to it. And I am not right next to it. My computer is not. So I had to like hook up my computer, or keep my computer hooked up, and then I had to hook it up upstairs to the router, and I had to run back and forth up and down, like transferring these files, activating stuff. I know. It was awful, Alienated. It was so bad. So I think I started, like, my wife was sick, so I stayed with the kids until she went to bed pretty much. So from 8 until like 3 in the morning, I was running back and forth with this PS TV, and I was using this FTP thing to like transfer the files because I couldn't plug it into my computer, so I'm transferring it over the internet. I'm transferring all these files, and after I finally got everything to work, I was able to download Tales of Hearts R. Finally got it. That's a game that's already been localized. It's in English, so I got that. Then I had the harder task of getting Tales of Innocence, which is Japanese only, but there is the same people who made the patch for the Tales of Destiny ROM I played. They also made a patch for Tales of Innocence, but you have to download it, and then you have to put the file, like, it's a whole thing you got to do to be able to play the remake. I didn't want to play the DS games. I want to play the PS Vita games. So I spent like all night running back and forth doing that, and that's aside from trying to stream this. I could not get the picture to show up. I had to get a new HDMI splitter, which works, and I had to download new software to capture everything because I was using Game Capture Plus, and it will not work with this. I don't know why. I downloaded the 4K capture utility, and now it works. So it was... Dude, I did some backwards stuff to get all this working, and it took so long. I hope to fucking God that these games are worth it. But anyway, I'm not gonna play the game today. I'm just gonna like run it and see if everything like streams well. Like if the quality's good, it sounds good, nothing like stutters. Some of the make sure the text is working. What if the game sucks? I'll cry. Easy. That's an easy question. I'll cry. I'll just cry. Am I gonna burn it? I can't burn it. No, I spent too much on it. I spent too much money on this PS TV. But the good thing is, with the activities I performed, I can download any game I want. Any game on the Vita. All of them. I'm gonna worship you if you're able to help me with this. Well, I can help you with this. You won't even have to download anything. I could send you all the files I have, so you don't even have to patch the thing anymore. But if you do cry, can I have the tears? Absolutely. No, I can't bottle them. They dissipate immediately, so you have to come. You have to be here to get them. Oh, nice pirate flag, dude. Weird. Yeah, I was looking through this list. There's like this huge list, a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh. They got all the Sly Cooper games on there, and I was like, ooh. Dang, that would have been nice. So anyway, here it fucking is in all its glory. This is the PS TV. This is like, you can stream off of your Vita, but you have to have like certain plugs and like a way to do it. Crisis Core is dope if I can get it on there. Yeah, I can. No, I could put RetroArch on here if I want. I could put any emulator I want on this, or on my Vita, and like take it wherever I want. But yeah, Tales of Hearts R is localized. It already works. I already checked it out. And Innocence, I only checked out like the beginning of it. So we're gonna... Oh, and you can use a PlayStation controller with the PS TV, which is real nice. So I really like the PS TV. This is gonna be like really good for like streaming games. It's only a 118-hour walk, Dylan. I'm on it. I feel like Dylan owns every adapter to exist. Don't say that, Poi, because then there will be one fucking more that I don't have. Don't say that, because I wanted to stream. No, it was 200 each, Alienated. I spent 200 for the Vita and 200 for the PS TV. I spent $400 altogether. Maybe 420. Blaze it. And Poi, I have a ColecoVision back here, and I don't know how to stream that. So, that's gonna fuck me over. Oh, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's what we had the subathon for, and we made like just enough of money for me to be able to get this stuff. Like I wouldn't be able to do this without everyone who participated in the subathon. Like all that money pretty much went towards getting this stuff so I could stream it, which is going to be good for the future because now I can put PSP games on here. Like any game I want, like PlayStation wise, can be on here and I can stream it. I don't have to go through the headache of using my PS3 anymore, or any of that stuff. And there's several Japanese games I can get now that have English patches, or again without English patches, just play them like Puyo Puyo Tetris. But anyway, this is Tales of Innocence. This is the next game I'm gonna play. Let's see if it works. Don't look at that. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. Oh, I'm still in the edit menu, that's why. It's illegal. It's illegal to, it's highly illegal to download pirated copies of games, guys. I'll take the DMCA for this part of the video. I'll take it. We're not gonna watch it though. I'm just fucking with you. We're not watching the intro. We'll watch it when I actually play the game. So I'm pretty sure Spada, I understand, is the favorite from this one. Character with guns? Okay. So I think it's circle. Since this is a Japanese game, you have to push circle to enter, not X or cross. There it is. There it is, baby! Let's fucking go! Hey, Ryan! So remember when I said I played Tales of Innocence on the DS, and I fought this random dude that kicked my ass? That's him! That's the guy I fought! I had no idea who I was fighting because it was all in Japanese. I fought this dude. So I'm just gonna like do a little bit of text. I'm gonna try to do a fight. I'm not gonna like get too into the story because I want to you know, we're gonna do it later. Was it Thursday? We're gonna start it on Thursday. I just want to make sure it works before we do it. So yeah, in the very beginning of Tales of Innocence, my brother had downloaded it when it first came out for the DS. And this is Tales of Innocence for the Vita. Yes, it's Three Houses. So he gave it to me. He gave me the file. I put it on my replay. And I go to play it. And like, basically, the guy is dreaming. And in his dream, you have to fight that big dude. Like, immediately, you just fight him. And he decks your shit. Like, one hit and you're dead. You're supposed to lose. And then you start in the village. Like, you wake up, you start in the village. I had no idea what to do. It's all in Japanese, so I just walked around talking to people, and I couldn't figure out, like, what the next objective was. Oh. Skip. Yes, this. Once I obtain it. Hmm? It's that same dream again. Boku no Census General waged war, and my name was... Right, I was Asura. Daring and resolute, an unparalleled general, a man among men. The exact opposite of me. Hey, Vegeta, thanks for the follow. How am I doing? Dude, I'm doing great, Dom. I'm elated. I'm feeling good. I did some God Gamer shit. Just kidding. No use being depressed in the morning. Okay, Ruka's just everybody. What a mood. So let me know if you hear any, like, audio deformities or, like, see anything that's fucked up. Oh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so fucking pretty. This guy just looks like Duke, except with like horns and like in a demon form. Those are titties. She is definitely getting the smoker voice. She might get the dopey voice. I think I've already called it. Redhead girl gets the dopey voice. Thanks a mil for the raid yesterday. Yo, dude, no problem, man. You keep being you. A lot of younger protagonists in this game. They all seem like they're like 14 or 15. Repeat has he does. Yeah, he does actually. When it's like Dark General. That's what it was, Dark General. We'll be able to understand the games better now. They've got two adults in the party. Conway, guy with books, is our version only. The smell of mom's cheese soup. Breakfast? Cheese soup? That sounds really good, actually. Okay, we're schmovin'. Okay. What the hell is cheese soup? Isn't that fun, dude? Oh, I'm a crypt. Someone's trying to be clogged for the rest of the day. Ruka, greet your parents properly. Mother, father, good morning. Good. Don't upset my mustache. Come now, honey, aren't you being a bit too much this early in the morning? Fondue is just melted cheese. Yeah, fondue is just melted cheese. What is cheese soup? Ruka, here's your favorite, cheese soup. Okay, thanks for the meal. Every damn day, it's always about war. You're right, I'm sick of hearing about it. Rumors say that the west and north battlefields are bloodbaths. I hope Ruka doesn't get drafted one day, but if he does, I'm sure the kingdom won't become that desperate. That's why you should relax and focus on studying, Ruka. Hurry and become a merchant like me. Right. You almost made me drop my croissant! So the kingdom started arresting deviants. Oh shit, you better hide, Ivy. They're coming for the deviants. Oh, unnatural powers. Never mind. That's a different type of deviant. Ever since the fracture happened. Oh. How long has it been? Even when the church lost its divine blessing, everyone still turns towards them for hope. On one hand, the world itself is slowly falling apart. On top of that, beings with strange powers have started popping up. What a hopeless world we live in. Oh, how terrifying. Ah, dude, our protagonist has parents already. It's already a shit story. It's already a shit story. How's he gonna have parents? I'm gonna skip this. Can we skip to the part where they're all dead? I've played Tales games before. How long until this village is burned to the ground? Hrignun! Oh, shit! Oh, these are the guys who fusion to make Bruce. Yo, nerd, as promised, we're gonna do that. Let's go to the forest. Yeah, but I'm not really sure if I can do it. That's why you're doing it, Ruka. You're always daydreaming, so if you do this, you'll get yourself some motivation. Right, ain't we great? If you run away, you're gonna have to buy us hot dogs. Just buy them hot dogs, dude. I get it. At the back of the forest, right? Alright. Now that you've decided, you should have this. This should be useful. Eddie's sword! Doesn't fit in the text box. At first glance, it looks sturdy, but it's just a toy. However, it hurts even when adults are hit. That's a big fucking sword, dude. Battle book, monster book. Well then, we'll be waiting at the back of the forest. You better come! That was my dream as a kid. From 12 to like 16 to just have a big ass sword like that. I think that was every weeb's dream. Look at how big that's. How is he gonna pull that out? There is no way he's able to pull that out effectively. Arts. Demon Fang! Can I shut off the voices? Conflagration? Turn down the voice volume? I don't want the voice volume down. I'd like the battle. I'd like them to still say shit in battle. Look at all this shit in English. The bigger your sword, the greater your spirit energy, according to Bleach. Yeah, so does that mean that, what's-his-face is infinite? Shoot, what's his name? The dude that, you know, squints his eyes? Ichimaru? Is it Ichimaru? Or Gin? I don't know. It's Gin Ichimaru, right? Gin has, like, his like, stretches to infinity. Does that mean he has infinite soul energy? Even though Eddie and Nino are my classmates, they're giving me a headache. They always humiliate me and drag me out to play without listening to me, even copy off my homework. Not knowing what they're going to force me to do today is making me feel rather uneasy. Alright, let's go to Fluffy Forest. Man. How did the Vita fail as a console? I don't get it. Straight to the south? I don't get how the Vita did so bad. It's such a good handheld console. It's like the best one in my... I've never played one before, but now that I've played a couple of games on it, this has got to be the greatest fucking handheld console I've ever played. I don't understand how it didn't do well. Like, what's it competing with? Like, Nintendo's shit handheld consoles? Like, even compared to the Switch, this thing is powerful. And it's like one of the most comfortable, like, things to carry on you. Like, if you put the Vita in a case so the analog sticks don't, like, get moved in your pocket, you could fit that right in your pocket. And, like, take it. It's super portable. Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking where... So, no, I should be the one apologizing myself. Are you okay? Don't worry about it. First of all, stand up. And then he punches him back down. Ruka Milda. Poopy doo-doo. Time to go back to worky doo-doo. Hey, thanks for stopping by, boy. I'll see you later. Iffy battery life, expensive cost of system / plus memory card. Really? I feel like it's not that bad. I don't know about the battery life, though. I always have mine plugged in, I feel like. That was 100% their fuck up. Could have easily used SD cards. Oh, the space. Yeah, I've seen the cards. Like, they're insanely small for how big these game files are. Let's get into a fight now. Get into a fight. Come to think of it, monsters are bound to appear outside the city. Maybe I could practice the way I imagined Asura fighting. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Can I get into a battle? Where is everybody? Well, there's no enemies. I guess the enemies don't spawn yet. Man, I guess... Oh, there it is. Oh, no. It's random battles? Ah! Spare me, Poliwiggle! He attacks really fast for a guy with such a big fucking sword. Library was strange in a way. JRPG and visual novels won't sell a system in the West. It did well in Japan due to Monster Hunter being on it. Oh, really? Okay, if you use the D-pad, you move on a 2D plane. And if you use the analog, you move in 3D. That's nice. I like this. I really like this. This feels really nice. Feels like a very smooth battle system compared to all the other ones. Like, it starts off right away with you being able to do everything you should be able to do. You don't have to unlock anything. It was also hella nice that there were a crap load of free games if you got a PlayStation membership and grabbed one at launch. Just defend. Oh, you even have backstep right away. Alright. I can't fucking wait to play this. This is looking really good. I think I might try Hearts R real quick too. So I didn't save anything. I didn't really like actually get into this game, so let me start this one up real quick. This one's just in English, so like this one's not a problem. This one's easy to get. You can still buy this. The only problem is if they take down the store. If they take down the store, then you won't be able to get it anymore. You have to pay $140 for the physical copy, which yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And look, I can press X again. You press X to confirm again. Holy crap. Jeez. These guys really like those movies. Ooh, this one looks a little better. I feel like graphically this one looks a tiny bit better. Might just be me, though. Damn! Look at my man over here with the salt and pepper! Sedan! Sit on my face, dude! I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, I did see this. I saw Ink doing this. Oh, shit! Whoa! All right, this one's already worse because it makes you do the tutorial. These slimes are invincible. Majinkin! Oh, never mind. He did something else. Alright, cool. Between the two, what I've seen so far, I think I like Innocence a little better. I think I already like Innocence a little better than Hearts. Nintendo's IP lineup was also just stronger in a mass appeal way. Mario and Pokemon still systems hard, and 3DS and Monster Hunter RPGs and Monster Hunter 2. There's really nothing for it. I went through the library of games you can get for the Vita, and there's just, like, nothing. There's not much. Like, there's not anything I was really interested in. These are like the only 2 games in that list. And the others were just remakes that like I already own or like are ported to PC that I have. Honestly, I need a Final Fantasy exclusive in the West to sell it, I think. I played the War of the Lions on the Vita. Gravity Fall is really neat. It'd be cool if they had put like Final Fantasy 12 on here. Isn't that the other MMO? Like if they were able to put that on the Vita and make a new like, you know, whole structure between the Vita and that game. A lot of Vita games trickled to console. Yeah, a lot. I saw that, but like a lot of them are really, really bad Vita ports, you know? Like Persona 4 Golden has never been like, you know, the definitive version is the PS Vita version. The port that they did to Steam is kind of janky. 11 was the MMO. Okay, 11. Yeah, if they did 11, 12 was the ones with Bosch von Rosenberg. If they put like 11 in this game and like restructured it to where that would be like the online game for the Vita, that would have been a really good idea. Okay, cool. I think that's all I wanted to test. So I'm gonna play the game that Heroes wanted me to play next. So let's turn this off. Boom. It works though. All that time and effort. Oh, jeez. I found out there is a Discord for like all the like, you know, activities that you could do. So like you could join that Discord and ask people, but if anyone ever needs help like trying to figure out something for this, you might as well fucking ask me at this point. I'd rather help someone do it in a couple hours instead of like trying to figure it out all night, because it's basically all the people who talk about doing this stuff, they talk about it like in a way that they assume you have the base knowledge that they have, which I did not. I absolutely did not. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. The Vita was the port monster the Switch eventually ended up being. Yeah. And what Steam Deck will be. Yeah. Yeah. So probably Steam Deck will fucking outclass this, which is shitty because I just got it. But getting the Vita games to like play on other stuff, that's really hard right now. That's the only reason I have this, is because these specific Vita games that need to be played on here. Anywho, I'm gonna go to my BRB screen. I'm gonna unplug all this stuff so I can plug my other light back in, and then I'm gonna boot up Before Your Eyes. Yeah, Rico's hiding. He's hiding like a little bitch baby. Like a little bitch baby. I hope you're here, Rico. Like a little bitch baby. Are you fucking... I don't even know what happened there. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? I just fucking jumped all over the level. No, he's trying. Got him! Got him! Clip that. Please clip that. Okay. Go lean! Go lean. Go lean. Go lean. Go lean. I assume your friends will be with you? I refuse to open my eyes for the rest of this scene. I won't do it. You can't fucking make me. Yeah. Everyone's resting up for tomorrow. So spare me any guilt trips tonight. And open your eyes or I'll stab you. Okay. Thank you for the resub. Thanks. About 3 years younger. It's weird. I like it. You look like Aiden's twin brother. But I can still see you as being like 27. Okay, so who do we... Adam? Fuck you. You can take the world's largest, biggest, and then you could take that and you could start. Can I join you? Yeah. Goodbye, Extreme Gamer Championship blanket. It's been good, Rock Salt.
I Oogie! Ice Needle!
Fuck that clip, dude. Fuck that clip. Hate that clip. Shittiest clip on Twitch. Alright. Let's see if this game, There's a picture on the store page and it says, "This game got me like," and it's Tom with his eyes taped back. The fuck? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna capture it. You gonna capture this game, homie? Can you do it? Can you do it? There it is, baby. We're in. We're fucking in, boys. Before your eyes. Oh wait, this requires a webcam, doesn't it? I wonder if my camera will work with this. Oh god. Wow. My camera just like took a fucking shit, didn't it? What's up, McCrift? What's up? I might have to switch to my other webcam. New game. Oh wait, there. Did it come back? I think we got our frames back. I got Pokemon Master Quest on tabletop, dude. I downloaded Pokemon Master Quest in that fucking that game you told me to get it on, and you still never played it with me. So fuck you. Camlink. There we go. This game uses eye detection as its primary mode of interaction. Select your webcam. So, oh, jeez, that just froze me, didn't it? Maybe it can't have me on here at the same time. Wonder if I do that. I love how I'm just frozen like that. With the camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve the experience. By enabling your camera, you can sense this. If you do not have a camera or do not enable the camera, the game can be played without eye detection. You may elect to play this way by turning off eye detection in the settings after the calibration sequence. Okay, wait. So I think I just do Camlink 4K and then next. Am I wearing glasses? No. Make sure your face is evenly lit and your eyes are visible. Position your head so that the box stays green. So I'm supposed to be in this box, right? That's a terrifying picture of me. Please stop. This is just... I'm really good at freezing now. That's all this is. Oh, wait. Am I offline? What the heck? What did my Twitch feed say I'm offline? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just really good at freezing now. I'm just really good at this. I've become sentient. I do that? What if I do this? No. Why is it not working? Let me like. Let me go back in. I might have to switch to my other webby cammy, you know, the shitty one that I have up there. At least it's not. Of course, it's after I tape it to the wall. Why would you do this to me, heroes? Why would you do this to me? Goodbye, world gamers. God damn it, guys. Next time pick a game that uses fucking controllers. God. Blinking and shit. I blink a lot.
You must die!
No, this is Patrick. It's... Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. That was a good one. That was funny. Yeah, this... Bruh. Come on. Am I wearing glasses? No, I'm not even here. I don't even exist. I don't even fucking exist. It's not pulling up either of my webcams. And they are both plugged in. Still frozen? This one's still frozen. Hold on, let me see if I turned the camera off. I turned the camera off and it's still frozen like that. Start the game up without cam use. Maybe it doesn't want to share. Could be. I think it's the cam link. I think that's what it is. Because I got like this HD camera plugged in. I think it just wants like an easy to use. Like this. Yeah. I can't even like I can't actually turn it off either. Maybe you gotta take the camera off your scene and use that on-screen cam option in the game. Is this the game where every time you blink something happens? I guess. I wish I'd known that beforehand. I didn't really know. I thought this was just a regular-ass game. What happens if I hit deactivate? Okay, here. I can deactivate. I'm gonna deactivate the cam link. I'm gonna close the game. So it's deactivated in my scene now. So it shouldn't do anything at all. Quit. And then I'll do the enable on screen. Don't worry, Crips. I'm coming back. I'm making a comeback. Just give me a second, I swear. There is a how to play community guide. Dylan was never real? God damn it, Ellie. What the fuck is this red spot right here? What is that? Oh, you guys can't see the red spot. He was a creation of our hearts. Darkness, light, penis wieners. Maybe it's better if I never turn my camera on again. Oh, hey, look, that's me. My eyes are up here, gamers. You see my eyes? They're up here, gamers. The game has sucked me up. The game has sucked me so hard. The game has sucked me so hard, guys. Position your head so the box stays green. The circle below should fill whenever you blink. Whenever I turn this way, it just like, I guess that's probably gonna be bad. I might have to move the camera over here, where it's in front of the game. No game, no life. That was a good anime. I just wish that guy would stop trying to fuck his sister. Dylan, I didn't know you were in an isekai. That's what those anime are called, right? Wow. Acting like you don't know. Big move. Big move. Big move, McCrypt. Big fucking move. Alright. Work? It's too high up. So weird. Like I can't move it up anymore. I need something to like put under the back leg. It's like Heroes knew that today I'd be like fucking with that PSTV all night, and he's like, I can't wait to watch him fuck with this camera too. I'm not even blinking. I'm not blinking! What do you want from me? I'm not blinking. I didn't even blink! Stop! I didn't blink, dude. I have to set this up so that it like read me blinking. And literally, I'm not even blinking, it's just like fucking, it's just talking over me like an asshole. So I gotta get the camera closer. Make your head bigger in there. Make your fucking wiener bigger. I just need to find. Oh shit! Here we go. Pack of cards. Pack of cards, baby. We'll put it back there. That do it? Then I'll lift the seat up a little bit. If it'll go up, oh my god. is. Whew. It's still kind of doing its own thing. Alright, calibrate sensitivity. Look at the screen and blink a few times. If the game stops taking blink accurately, press spacebar at any time to recalibrate. Okay. Yo, that's me! Yo, look at me, dude! I'm in the game! Yo! Fucking shout out to my homies, Alienated, McCrypt, Dom, Ellie Bean, Recklessly Roxy, fucking, UFC Wildcat, wait, blinking on the white symbol? What do you mean? Oh. It's weird because I gotta look down. Like the screen's so big, the camera's like way the fuck up there, so it's like not reading my eye movements, I guess.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
It doesn't help that my eyes are like naturally like always
if you
half
understand
closed
what
anyway.
I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. Yeah, I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there?
He got me, I'm pretty fucking
lost in the
special.
waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, a better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Master Blinker? I need to lift my seat out more.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her
Yo, he's getting paid in Bitcoin?
magnificent
I want
city.
Bitcoin.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters.
orator?
Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
This is weird.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must have
I didn't blink! Oh wait, there's a part where the thing comes up. Mom? Before the
Let's
meth?
go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? Right over there. Don't you see it? That's called an agave.
No, I didn't blink! Stop it!
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
Okay. Go ahead, kid.
I probably have a really bad camera for this.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, that'll really be something to see how he grows.
Do you want to blink on the eyes that show up? I think you're supposed to. That's how you advance it.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Ah, it's because I look down. Whenever I look down, it does it. I gotta like look at the camera.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worry that might have something to do with it.
Can't even look at chat. If I look at chat, it might happen. I gotta watch Dad brush his teeth, dude. It's super important. Damn it! I think it was over. I think that one ended.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not.
This game is just a fucking staring contest.
We're both pretty smart.
Dang it.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John.
Let's see. I'll readjust it now. I need to turn up the lights too. Hold on a second. Okay. There, it's a little brighter. Hey, Georgie.
It really means a lot.
All right, there's no way I can look at chat because every time I look at
That's
chat, it's
sure a
gonna
little
look like
mess
I'm
of
not. It look
color.
like I'm blinking.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist.
A real artist? Will I be a new artist? If I'm not a new
See?
artist, I don't care.
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Damn it! Damn
Okay,
it!
Benny.
That one snuck up on
Are you
me.
ready to see something
Hey,
really
Kenny.
special?
I just
Thanks
don't
for the
want him
raid,
to get
Kenny.
attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we?
Fuck.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
Hey, Kenny. Sorry, I can't really
Now
look
what
at
about
chat. I
C
gotta
minor?
be looking at this thing because it's
You
like
remember how to
registers
play
my
that
blinks.
Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Mom's gonna die.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Dang it. They always come out of nowhere. Fuck this game. Fuck blinking.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
The camera's so high above the thing. So like the camera's like way up here and like it's a big screen. So I'm like way down here, so it's just looking down at me no matter what. I should have kept it over there, I think. I think I could have like lowered it more over there.
God, She dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
I thought this was gonna be a horror game. This would be a good horror game. This would be a good concept for a horror game. Blinking?
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
Yeah, the fucking
He's
piano
playing
just
my
does
piece.
whatever I want, no matter what I no matter
must
what I
have
touch,
figured
no
it
matter
out
what
by
key I
ear.
touch, it plays perfectly. I have the power of blinks. That one tricked me.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Alright, I think. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this. Make it register my blinks a little better. It's been good, rock salt.
I Oogie! Ice Needle!
No, he's trying. Got him! Got him! Clip that. Please clip that. Roosting. What? Objection! Your country doesn't even matter! Let's go.
Here's a nut.
That's
Nut.
legit just a nut.
It's a single shot. It does 20 damage. I don't know how that's a single shot. Nut. Can someone play the nut sound?
That's not on this channel, Aiden.
Oh, never mind.
Gosh, he watches Rico more than he watches me. The greatest... Dude, this again? Venom does this every fucking time. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look at that one. I'm not even gonna look at it, Venom. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna open... Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it better this time.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between...
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your...
God.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age,
The world is gonna roll me.
the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. if you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder what he'll think about you.
Dang it! Ah, damn it! I looked at chat. I saw the highlighted message and it made me look.
You really need to stay in time with
I'm
the
like the worst
metronome,
person for
okay?
this game. I blink a lot naturally anyway.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
I didn't see that one there.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there,
God damn it! It's so hard. Like I've been trying to keep my eyes open so long now. They're all just dried out.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie, we need you.
God, L, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What?
So you're saying it's a
What?
coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happened. He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean. Are you able to pick up a new book?
Yes, the vanilla galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Ben. I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
This game's a lot harder when the camera's not like built into a laptop or something. Like I feel like this would be really cool for a laptop game where the camera is like right at the top of the screen and like you can adjust it. But like this camera that I have, there's no way I can get it to like point directly at my face the way everything is. I don't have any room on my desk.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back and you up there.
It's not my house. Not. Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Oh God, please don't tell me this ends up being my wife.
why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
Damn it! I just like
class
flex my
is world
cheekbones
history.
a little bit, and it's
My
blazing out
name
some
is
blank.
Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Learning everything we need to know about this civilization. This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Stop staring at me, creepy.
Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes. So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is.
I tried to convince your
I
father.
just
not
can't
to
help
buy you
but
that
like
thing,
flex
but
my
he insisted.
cheekbones.
Half suspect he bought it for himself.
What the fuck is this? The Consters? Yo, the Consters?
The little guys
Holy
are
shit,
pretty
that's
cute,
like my
though.
favorite video
I will admit
game.
that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
All hail the magic conch.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use...
The tickle stick? Use the tickle stick! Yeah! Now hit it with the spear. Yeah! That's a gamer. That's a fucking gamer. Oh shit.
It's
I
called
wanted
a
to know if she
magnet
caught it.
school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something. He says you've had so much.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
Yeah, fuck that guy anyway. I hate him.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you
God,
that.
now my left eye is twitching.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know. Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
No, fuck that practice, dude. Pick up that phone. Pick up that phone. Oh my god, I guess I don't have a choice.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Is the dad going? Shit. I didn't...
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul
one of my lights
against
just
the
went out.
feather, determining whether it was
What a
worthy
bad
of
time for a
entering
light
into
to go
her
out.
land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face.
Mr. Kid. Yes.
As you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes.
After my dad goes to
So
sleep,
I
I'm
am
gonna
not
sneak out
quite
of my
sure
house and
why
go
I
sit
don't
on the
hear
beach.
more frantic
If you want to get
scribbling right
invited,
now.
draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac feeling constipated. Uh-oh.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking?
Okay, I'll call you.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all.
I wonder if I think my LED bulb went out. I don't know. Ow. Shit. I think it overheated. Damn. My fucking one of my lights overheated. I had it up too high. So I only have this one now. We're running on one, fellas. I think I gotta turn off the blink thing. I don't think I can play with it anymore. I guess I could try to adjust it to this. I don't know why it registers. It even registers that as a blink. Oh, that light came back on. Whatever.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master.
If you go
Trust
fuck
me.
yourself and shut the fuck up and let me have some friends, maybe I'd actually do what you want me to, Mom.
Turn the lights off.
Shit.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says you.
Now fuck you, sneak out. Get the hell out of here. Tell me what to fucking do. You're not gonna be in charge of me my whole life.
I'm a sticky fruit
Let me live.
baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the...
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
It's funny, as a kid, I always listened to my mom.
To get off
If I could go back, I would disobey her all the time.
Okay.
I would never listen to her.
I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. my cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into...
Oh my god, closing my eyes there was even worse. It's like when
In
I
your
opened
own
it, it's just like,
time,
oh.
Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I should have got fake eyes. I should have just like put googly eyes on my face for this. Just put them on my head and make them track the googly eyes.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yes!
Maybe I turned into my own father.
Yes!
I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something. I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
We
Fuck
want him
me.
home from school for a while, just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Where's
There's
Dad
a small
at?
clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Shit.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Damn. It's like it gets like more in depth at the end. You gotta keep your eyes like it's like fucking like, you know, you're so tired by this point, but the game's like keep your eyes open, asshole. It's hard to even talk during it because like I'm so focused on like keeping my eyes open, not blinking. Because if I start talking, I just start blinking. Like just naturally just start blinking while I talk. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna die, I guess. That's cool. You started dead though? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was like we were... What, were we a soul? Is that what that was? I guess you could interpret that many ways. Well, yeah, that's how we know we're gonna die. But will we die to that? It could be something different, you know? We could very well die to, like, just bind blink to the scroll wheel. I can turn it off. I can't turn it off now. I'd have to restart the game. But it gave me the option to, like, not use the camera. But I guess that's, you know, I didn't want to, like, overgo the mechanic of the game.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
I didn't even blink that time. Yeah, we're gonna make the movie Toy Story. Oh yeah. It just started like fucking, it just started going. I don't think the metronome sound effects are synced up with the animation, how metronomes actually work. Damn, Ellie. Damn, Ellie. Can you ever find anything good in anything for real? Just be positive. You know, life's a lot better when you're positive about, like, at least 2 things. Like, just pick, like, 2 things and be positive about it. Yeah, so it registers a blink whenever I look to the bottom right of my screen. If I put extra detected. Nah. I want to be able to, like, look to the bottom right. I'm not even hating, it's just an interesting detail. What happens if I play without it? In this mode, blinks will be replaced with mouse clicks. While you miss out on some of what the game makes the game special, it's still... Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it with the clicks, but I'm actually going to do it... Whenever I actually blink, I will click.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B!
What's he doing? He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Are some of these just fucking pointless? Look, I draw stuff.
Why isn't your son eating with this, Al?
No. Convenient, Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
What about his piano? Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's got at drawing. Just show us after dinner. I mean, if he'll let us. You know how shy the kid is.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Damn. Ah, fuck me. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Is that?
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham.
So, like, does it... Okay.
There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Is that Georgie?
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a
Look at all those
masterpiece.
fucking shapes, dude. So many shapes, bro. You don't even understand
Pray you have
how
a strong
many
hold
shapes
on
I just
yourself,
drew.
Mr. Bryn. For
Oh, fuck.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
Shut the
I
fuck
know
up,
that
art
lots
people.
of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what
Yo,
being
oh
a
shit,
starving
Alienated's
artist
in
is
this game
supposed
too.
to feel
Oh my
like.
gosh.
But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Fuck. That's not what D and Dare is for. It's for Do.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Oh god. It's like there's wind blowing directly in my eyes, even though there's no wind.
To actually making some money with one's art.
Oh, my
Lord knows
fucking-
I could never do it.
Shit, artist won't do it. Artist said no.
Ooh, that's good.
She's really projecting all of her all
now
the
that
shit she
you've
wanted to
made
do
it,
onto me.
Tell me, what are you going to do with it? Besides buying me fancy dinners like this every week,
Honey, stop. Is that a Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Wrong places.
Where is Dad? I don't know. I miss Grizz.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots?
Fuck.
Hey, Ben.
Oh.
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so...
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
Oh, she dead.
I think you all know who I'm talking about.
She was kind of a bitch. What do you expect? Am I supposed to feel sorry?
B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Dude, it's like my eyes are stinging now when I keep them open. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling?
I can't even not blink anymore. It's so hard at this point.
Just calling to tell you, I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but
Whew. An internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
What the fuck?
Forget about it. All right, here we go.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Oh, it's about, well, I guess it's happy.
What'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Fuck. Oh, bitch. Yeah. Can I be the only one that made that connection when Anubis and Mott came up in the history class? I wasn't even thinking about it. I've just been trying not to blink. Was she a composer or an accountant? Accountant.
His mother was an accountant who in her younger years had dreamed of being a great composer.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or more demanding?
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I'm not really sure. I feel like she's more of a best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scum dolls! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular goals. they're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
What? What? Nothing I said was everything felt like, everything there just felt like, you know, opinions. Nothing really felt like a lie or a truth.
You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
It's gonna be a staring contest with God. If you blink, you're a liar.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy.
You best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Keeps going. Damn it.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Oh? Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
You know, my father once told me when I was about
The
your
world
age,
is gonna roll me. I
only
ain't the
way to
sharpest
fight
tool in the
against
shed.
is to
She
create
was
a work
looking
of
kinda dumb with her
genius,
finger in her
which might
thumb in
live
the
on
shape
after you're
of an L
gone.
on her
So I asked
forehead. Well, the years start coming
What
and they
about
don't
your
stop
children?
coming. Bend to the rules and I hit the
Thank
ground
you.
running. God.
This.
Singing that
Stay
kind of
here.
helped. Kind of helped.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Bro, get to that fucking phone, homie. Get to the phone! Ah!
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, her dad's dead.
Oh, what is it? She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. This will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
What the hell? Is that blood? Come on. Oh, it's getting slower. It gets slower as it gets through it. Come on, Dylan. Push, 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 push. Ah!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself
I would have
sensational.
fucking destroyed those coyotes. Are you kidding me? I would have been out there with a fucking knife fighting those fuckers. I'll be damned if someone's gonna kill my cats.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
Fuck
so
you.
This has been a big surprise for me this year.
As long as I don't blink, we can do whatever the
in
fuck
a
I
lot
want.
of ways.
Oh, she's giving me those
I
eyes.
like that you let me talk.
Dang it, I blinked. Slayed the pussy.
I'm not worried about who.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Oh.
What's the point? And what's the point? What's the point? What's the point?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Just gotta keep
What's
my eyes
the
closed.
point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep.
I don't get if I have to keep my eyes closed for this for real or not. I'm not sure.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
What? No, fuck those coyotes. No, they ate the cats, dude. Fuck those. Don't howl with them. Kill those fuckers. Become the alpha.
You were sick for a long time.
Can't tell if this dude's a
Weren't
dog
you?
or a cat.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
My Rubik's Cube, my lava lamp. There's a lot of stuff I can do. Are you on the toy boat from your childhood? Oh, am I? I haven't noticed. I guess it's hard to tell when you're on it. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to see it again. A typewriter? When did
Try
this
writing
happen?
with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was an accountant who in her younger years had dreamed of being a great composer. Why is the lava lamp off? This is like the one time it would be on.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
She respects it, guys! Respect the fucking lava lamp, girl! That's where it's fucking at! Ugh.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Nah, shit.
Knock, knock.
Never became an artist? I
You're
don't even
gonna be
remember
so
that question,
annoyed with
honestly.
me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed.
What was
I'll
the
talk.
question? We've been in. Oh, so like.
Hey, B.
Oh, so some of this stuff before was
Just
lies.
wanted you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her. To
Oh,
read.
so I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from this
thought it was
illness. That's
great.
what it is.
I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very...
I love you, Grizz. I'm so sorry I blinked. I love you, Grizz. Oh, fuck. I wish you were my dad. Benjamin Bryn was a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? I'm a loser, baby. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Oh shit.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
It's coronavirus. Coronavirus takes yet another.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Dad's a fucking bro, dude. Hell. Grizz is the dad I strive to be. Come on. I want to be... If I ever had a job and my son was dying or something, I'd just be like, hey, go fuck yourself, asshole. I quit. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna be here.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me?
Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me or what, but I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people. So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the...
What a bitch.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And
yeah,
I feared
children are
that
awful.
I was losing her. But then you played.
My son had to
this on
switch
the
classes
piano.
because of all the bullies. They were bullying
Your
him because
little
he's
hands reaching up for
he's
the
the
keys.
new kid, so he was getting bullied all
She
the
just
time.
couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
No. Oh, Mom is gonna outlive us.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
You're the kid from It Takes Two, and this is an alternate universe. Oh, goodness. Could just let it kill me, I guess. He's alive? Wait. Oh, I'm dying. Ashton, thank you for the follow. Is that the same cat? Does every cat just miss it? Is every cat missing its left eye? Come! I don't think there's...
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Oh, well. I thought it was just the kittens that were eating. What's the kitten? Ah, shit. I don't know. They were all missing a fucking eye?
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
I'm gonna take the rest while I can. No, fuck. Get away! away from me! Get away from me, you big red fuck! I'm gonna stare it down. Come and get me, bitch!
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
What the fuck? Oh, it went away? What the hell?
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
But if you close your eyes, does it always feel like something's been there before? So I closed my eyes, and then I opened them, and did she leave me a peanut butter sandwich? Dorothy's right. And look, there's a lot of things. Oh, I can't move. Right as hell. I'm moving really slow now.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
I gotta pick and choose what I do, I guess. Oh God, no, Jesus Christ. Do this, no, all my options, I'm out of options! I'm out of options! I'm gonna die!
I know. It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes.
I won't do it. Fuck life, fuck death. I choose neither! I'll live in this purgatory for as long as I need to. Ugh. I should have just cut my eyelids
You know, for
out.
a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
This guy's probably the gatekeeper or some shit.
I should go get ready.
It's him.
Don't worry. We got this. I think. There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
The cat?
It's really so
though?
imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
Fuck, I'm gonna cry.
So, when
her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he
was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted
to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl,
neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them
of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Again, Heroes has done another game that makes me fucking cry.
Somebody, me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same.
your eyes open the whole time thing. That makes it harder at the end. Since your eyes start to water, it's like impossible to keep your eyes open after that.
I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people
I forgot how much I paid. What was that, like an hour? Like an hour or two, maybe? I wish I could have had a better setup so that I could do so I could have done the actual blinks. But I was pretty honest about my blinks that whole time.
When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him,
oh shit. Those are the credits? I'm behind the credits. I'm in the game. Uh-oh, it's got me. Damn, it's such a shame that the lava lamp ended up killing us. That's such bullshit. I'll never have a lava lamp again.
tied to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping.
This is why lava lamps don't exist. They kill me.
Here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize how loud this music was. Was the rest of the game okay? I like see it like fucking way loud now. I still think Mom made you sick. I mean, so like, I get, so he lied about the artist part and he just died because of his illness. It's the fucking bloopers. I don't think I can turn it down. I can mute the desktop so you can't hear it, and you can hear me instead. I have no way to turn this down. I don't know why the ending is so loud. Oh. Heroes is just determined to play games, make me play games that always make me cry. Heroes makes me cry out of emotions. Jorky makes me cry out of sheer pain of the awful games he picks. And Georgie makes me cry because his childhood was awful because of all the childhood games he played that were shit. So everyone tries to make me cry playing video games. I think that's what I've learned from this. Nah, Georgie, yeah, that's pretty true. That's pretty true. Georgie had a shit childhood playing video games, apparently. Stupid heroes. Stupid fucking heroes. Making me cry. Gotta spend lunch hugging my dog. Just in case it's the god in the afterlife that lets you in, you gotta be like, I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you. Huh? Huh? You know my story, right? You know me. Huh? Huh? Let me into paradise. Maybe he should have played good games like Call of Duty on the Wii. Yeah, I think Ellie's trying to get on the Jorky train. I will have to plan my next game around tears. Artist is the only one. Artist is the only one that hasn't made me cry. That's true. Artist redeems are usually just games that I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Only one game redeemed. Yeah, it's just the it was just what was it? I forget what it was called. I know it had mint in it. Only game with mint that I'll approve of. Unless you count Ace Attorney. Yeah, I mean, I kind of convinced myself into that. I did beat the game. It was so easy. The game I'm planning is not that much of a tearjerker, but it has emotional moments. It has emotional moments. Threads of Fate, that's what it's called. Gotta play again and get the... Are there other endings? Are there separate endings for this game? Before your eyes. Thank you so much for playing my game. Oh, I'm gone! I'm gone! Ah! Ah! The game's eating me! Guys, send help! Ah! Oh shit, look. Chapter 1 is playing Dark Souls. That's it. Let's see, I'm gonna quit to the desktop real quick and see. Achievements are choose Greece, choose Egypt, take all the notes in class, live both sides of a big decision, recalibrate 10 times, ignore distractions from piano, provoke the ferryman's ire. Huh, okay. This one for I got complete the game, you can win any staring contest, complete the constellation, never show your anger. Okay. That was oh hey look, I'm invisible. Give me a second. Activate. I'm back, baby! And your mom was a composer / encouraging. That was an amazing game. It was really good. Very, I mean, it's more like a visual novel than like a video game, I'd say. I escaped. I got out of the game, dude. I'm back in the stream. I'm back in the stream. Watch this. You want to see some cool shit? Watch me do this. You ready? You guys ready? Boop. Hey, look at that. I flipped. I did a flip. I did a horizontal flip. Yeah, that was a really cool game. Glad I played it. I'm probably gonna get the rest of these achievements too, you know, because I have to. It's part of my character arc. Bruh, I'm so tired of crying on stream. What the fuck? Why do you guys want me to cry? Why do you guys want to see me cry so bad? Why you want to see me cry? Why you want to see me cry? See, no one's streaming right now. I know there are 2 people who are streaming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for everybody's games. All the game redeems are done now. I skipped all of Bugsnax. We beat Before Your Eyes. All I have to do is beat the last boss of Billy Hatcher, and we're done. That was actually this game was the perfect timing for me to stop because I gotta go now. I gotta go pick up my daughter. But all the game redeems are done. Should I redeem mine now then? Go ahead. Why not? If it's available. All right, next one I pick won't be a tearjerker. I'm 11K away. I love how everyone just like strives for that. Like that's the end all be all. Like you guys could be getting VIP and you're like, fuck that. We gotta watch this guy play a game. Yeah, Alex, you can redeem it now if it's available. I think it's on... If you've already played the game before, yes, absolutely. Yeah. But it can't be something expensive. Like, my limit's like $10, $15. Anything higher than that, you're going to have to gift it to me. If it's less than that, I'll pay for it. Where's all my music? I have, like, no music. No, here we go. This is some music. Fuck VIP. I want to share a game I like. All right, I mean, it's you. It's up to you, dude. I'm just saying, like everyone gets you get a cool entrance with your thing. Oh hell yeah. We need some music. It's a PS2 game. Would you emulate it, or are you looking for a hard copy? If I can emulate it, I will. So if it's emulatable and it's not like super fucky, I'll play it. Because I know some PS2 emulation is a little messed up. I got some crackles. Wait, is it like crackling a lot? Dual Hearts. Never played. I don't think I've ever played Dual Hearts. Okay, Dual Hearts. I've got Dual Hearts. I'll try to download it, Alex, and I'll see if I can play it a little bit. Make sure it's not like really fucky when I'm trying to emulate. As long as it's good, I'll play it. But just know the stipulation to pick a one-off game is if I don't like it, I can only play it for one day. Like I only have to play it for one day. If I do like it, I will make it a series. I've yet to do a one. Well, no, I've done one. I've done Wild Arms because that would have been too long. And Kingdom Hearts, but I ended up playing Kingdom Hearts anyway. I'm looking forward to it. I only ever played it a tiny bit as a kid. It seems up your alley. All right. I remember hearing that game before. I heard that name. I can't remember what it's like. But I'll get it. I'll get it. So I gotta finish Billy Hatcher. We gotta do Soul Silver. We gotta do Dual Hearts, and then we gotta pick up Tales of Innocence. Looks like that game is expensive as fuck. Really? Hold on, let me look this up. This sounds like... It sounds really familiar. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Isn't this like a fighting game? I'm not gonna lie, I love people picking childhood games. Yeah, and then I play them and I'm like, hey, your childhood was fucking trash. Awful game. It looks like Threads of Fate. This looks a lot like Threads of Fate. Very fucking similar. Even graphically. I want to redeem a really long game. Oops. It's if I don't like it. If I don't like it, I won't finish it. So if it's Xenoblade Chronicles... Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to look that up. You might think Arcana Hearts if you were thinking fighter. No, I looked it up. It looks like kind of a fighter. That's Xenoblade X. I didn't know that. I just saw that on the side. I didn't know there was a thing. I thought it was just like a design choice for the X. I could... well, I plan on ROM hacking hacking the Wii U at some point, so... it has no page on speedrun.com. Your time to shine. Let's fucking go. Stream tomorrow is going to be late. It's Wednesday, so Wednesday's the day that I keep my daughter home. So I won't stream in the morning. It'll be a late stream. I gotta fix this camera too. It's like this? I think it was like that and down a little bit more. Xeno X is a spiritual successor to Xenoblade Chronicles without any narrative connections to prior Xeno titles. It's just the only one I have. I didn't care for it though. So yeah, just remember if you do a redeem game and if it's above like $15, you gotta send it to me or give me a way to play it, because I can't just drop like $40, $60, $120 on games. The facial hair is coming back strong, Dill. It's coming back really fast. It's growing a lot faster than it used to. Hello, Baked Pandas. How are you? I really like Xenoblade Chronicles, like the first one. Copy of Dual Hearts can get pricey. Yeah, that's my only issue is I can't just be dropping hella cash on like one stream. So I gotta like set like a bar, you know. I would have beaten it if it didn't get sold to GameStop accidentally. Ooh, gosh, I've been there. I've definitely sold some games accidentally. Pretty good. About to walk the doggo, but being lazy and stalling. Oh my goodness. You'd be walking that dog and carrying the dog if you just saw the stream I just did. I wanted to redeem the first Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Would be ideal, but it is originally a Wii game. If I'm able to jailbreak my Wii U, it wouldn't be a problem. Isn't that super easy? Isn't jailbreaking a Wii U like insanely easy? I'd have to mail you my copy. Oh, you have a copy? Bro, I do not want to have that in my hands. I don't want an expensive game like that in my hands. I'll figure it out. I promise. It is easy, yeah. I mean, I need a break after jailbreaking this PS TV. Definitive Edition is a Switch game? Well, then I'll just play the not Definitive Edition. Or you can wait until I do a series about it and play all of them. Oh, man. Wii U's get shipped with get out of jail free cards. Play the 3DS version. I have a 3DS. Oh my goodness. That game was so fucking sad, dude. Oh shit! While we got this up, let me show you guys something that I got. Where is it? There's something I made for the streams. So here, okay. I didn't put it on this screen yet. It's on this screen. So I gotta fix my webcam anyway. Okay, there. I have this. It's a hat wheel. It's all my hats. I put all my hats on a wheel. Look at that. Isn't that cool? God, that's a really slow spin, isn't it? Wait, what did that land on? I guess it landed on Ash Ketchum. So I was gonna bring that, and I was gonna make like a point reward, and like every time someone like donates 100 bits or 50 bits maybe. I feel like 50 bits would be better. Every time someone donates 50 bits, you spin the wheel, and I put a random hat on or something. I'm trying to figure out a way to like bring it back in a fun way. That's why I haven't done anything with it yet, but I made it. It's there. So instead of doing a poll, I'll just like hit this button, and then Georgie can type exclamation spin. It'll spin the wheel, and then we pick one of those random hats. But I thought like 50 bits would be a cool idea. That way I'm constantly rotating hats instead of it just being like that. Or I could put like the Kigurumi is like 5,000 points for me to put it on. I could make it half that, 2,500 or 2,000, and then every time someone redeems that, we spin the wheel to put a different hat on. That way I'll actually get to use some of these hats. Man, can I have a stream where I don't fucking cry? And look at that, dude. We're 8 follows away from 500. So I'm gonna have to play Dual Hearts. I gotta finish the Nuzlocke. I gotta finish the Tales series, and we're gonna have to play Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer soon. I'm really excited for that. I am really excited for that one. Because I hear Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer is fucking dope. And I also have a little surprise. When we hit 500 followers, it's a very secret-y secret. I won't tell anybody until I do it. But I have a really cool thing in mind. Congrats on, dude, it's so close. Yeah. I feel like maybe like 400 has been like the slowest climb out of all of them so far. Come on, I won't tell you. I can't tell you. It's gonna be a cool secret. Kingdom Hearts 2 Rando is a lot of fun. Yeah, I already have it all, or I don't have it all set up, but I have. Dompe gave me his login for Epic Games, so I'm absolutely ready to do it when the time comes. Wait, what the heck? Hold on 1 second. I gotta look up something. Never mind. Never mind. I thought something was going on. Staged as in steps? I misunderstood. Ellie misunderstood. Ellie is never... If you're going to learn anything about Ellie, Elizabeth Von Bean, Ellie is never wrong. Ellie is never wrong. Ellie misunderstands or misspeaks. Never wrong, though. Never wrong. Ellie has never been wrong about anything in her life. And I know that for a fact. I've been there her whole life. She's never been wrong. Ever. Right, Ellie? Tell everyone how right you are, how right I am. Ellie won't even say I'm right. Ellie won't even say I'm right. Ellie will be like, well, actually, you're wrong. That's me saying I'm wrong, though. See? See? Ellie has to tell somebody else they're wrong. You can't not do it. You can't not do it. Hey, Byron, what's up, dude? We're about to raid somebody. We're done with the stream today. But yeah, GG. Good game. Good life. I gotta fix my camera. We're gonna raid somebody. Alright. We're gonna raid Stoneheart Studios. They're playing Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Big fucking let's go. Big let's go. Thanks everyone for coming by. Alex, thank you for redeeming a game. Heroes, thank you for the game. Ellie, Georgie, thanks for being my my Madi Poos. Ashton, Vachita, thank you for the follows. Kenny, thank you for the raid. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait to stream tomorrow. EST, I'll probably start around like 7 p.m. And I think we're gonna continue with the Nuzlocke a little bit. We're probably gonna do the fifth gym and get past that a little bit. And then after that, we're gonna start Tales of Innocence. I'm gonna find a day to do Dual Hearts. I gotta download it, make sure it works and everything. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate you guys. And almost 500. Very close. I think we'll definitely get there by the end of this month. It'll be fucking great. It'll be another milestone. But thank you everybody. I love you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.